broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello, and welcome to our webinar on Smart Speaker Basics. I'm Bob Kernan, the Chief Operating Officer of jacapps. In the next few minutes, I will give you an overview of the smart speaker space, what it means for radio, and how your station can take advantage of this new device and its tremendous potential to bring radio back into consumers' homes. Let's start by taking a look at how far these devices have come in a very short time to become the fastest selling consumer technology product ever. Last year, in our 2017 tech survey, we were frankly stunned to see these devices, which at the time had only been on the market a little over a year and had only been seriously marketed to consumers for less than a year, already found in 11% of households. With that high benchmark, it was less stunning, but still impressive, that by this year, that number had almost doubled to 21%. And as you can see here, these devices are surprisingly popular with both men and women and are distributed relatively evenly across generations. 56.3 million smart speakers are expected to ship in 2018, so this number will continue to climb steeply. Of people who own a smart speaker, the vast majority are using Amazon's Echo family of devices powered by Alexa. But it is important to note that the Google Home device is supported by a powerful marketing campaign, and Google is certainly not a company that can be written off. I think that once again you are looking at an iPhone-Android type battle where Google will start late but still end up with significant market share. Other devices and technologies like Siri, Bixby, Sonos, etc. should fall into the other category with small market shares. One of the most interesting things about the whole Amazon Echo phenomenon is that over 40% of consumers who have one device also have more than one. People are using these devices in multiple rooms of their home and networking them together to create their own smart home environments. And people are using these devices for a wide variety of purposes. They are enabling the skills they like and customizing their experience to suit their needs and lifestyle. And one of the key uses of these devices is consuming media. As you can see here, 1/4 use their smart speaker to listen to music on the radio. And 16% are also listening to news and talk content from the radio. This is truly a way for radio to reclaim its place in the home. And that place includes potentially regaining a place as a wake-up device. As you can see, 12% are using their Amazon device, their Echo device, as an alarm clock. And the number of things users can do with these skills is truly mind-boggling. As of last September, there were over 20,000 skills available for Alexa. Just as Apple used to say, there's an app for that, it's true today that there's a skill for that. So while Amazon Echo and Alexa are clearly where the action is right now, other devices are out there. But the way these devices work and their various strengths make a straight apples-to-apples comparison difficult. First, Echo. Its primary use right now is as media consumption. While timers and other tools and utilities are popular, the device shines most as a media device. The Amazon architecture is open right now, and it's possible for third parties to publish their own applications called skills. Google Home is a little different. It utilizes Google's Assistant technology and is really designed for information seeking, leveraging the considerable power of the Google search engine. However, the architecture for the device isn't completely open yet. Designated partners can develop for the platform, and in the radio space, this means iHeart and TuneIn. So currently, it isn't possible to publish your station's own stream outside of these third parties, but this is likely to change. And third, the Apple HomePod. Apple's entry into the space was not only late, but its functionality is limited. There's currently no way to publish your own skills, and most everything about the device resides inside Apple's walled garden of things like Apple Music. So how do you get your station in the game? Well, you can create a skill of your own, and lots of stations are putting their streams onto these devices. But you need more than a stream. The way to create a great strategy for smart speakers is to consider some important elements. First of all, what are the audience's expectations? How do they want your content, and where are they going to engage with it? Second of all, consider where they're going to be listening and what kind of content works in those environments. Is it a place where short, quick nuggets like a traffic or a weather report or some sports scores would work? Or is it more a time-sensitive thing where it's what's happening right now? Or are they looking to time shift content like podcasts? Is it going to be background listening or is it going to be long form? There are a lot of things to consider. So you really want to look for your brand's differentiators. Whether it's news or sports or benchmark features that you have, you want to find the content that will make your brand stand out. So when it comes to creating a skill for Amazon's Alexa platform, the first thing you need to deal with is what's called the invocation. And getting that invocation right is crucial. This is the command that the user utters to open your skill. And there are a few rules you should be aware of around that. First of all, you only get one. Unlike a URL where you can point multiple URLs at the same website, you can't do that with an Alexa skill. And it's Amazon's device, so it's their rules. So it's important to keep up as these rules evolve over time. There's also what I call the W and K problem. Because the iHeart and TuneIn apps are native on the device, if somebody simply asks for your station by using your call letters, they will get your station stream through TuneIn. So you have to find other ways to work around that. And one of the ways to do that is to use different verbs. So you can say play or open versus enter. There's a lot of different ways to make this work. But the idea is to find something that's going to be memorable to your audience, something that you can promote easily and consistently on your air and on your website and through your other channels, and make sure that the user knows exactly how to find you out there. So a simple stream is a start, but we would hope that you do a lot more. And there are a few things that can be done to help make your brand stand out. This comes under what we refer to as complex skills. And a few of the cool things you can do around there are to be able to use your local talent to voice your skill. Alexa doesn't have to be the voice of your brand on the Alexa platform. You can use recorded audio to offer a menu, a greeting, all kinds of different things like that. Secondly, go beyond your stream. Look for podcasts or short form audio that maybe you're creating to put into your skill so that users have a choice when they get there. There are also things called flash briefings. And these are short audio files that the user chooses and that they can then get every single day when they ask for their morning flash briefing. And they can put multiple things together. So they may ask for sports from ESPN or news from NPR. What could they get from you that would make your brand stand out and be able to be in that user's media consumption diet every single day? So look for the other things that you can do. You can also, if your station does registration, you can also integrate that into your Alexa skill. So it's a great way to find out who's listening and how they're using your content on this voice platform. And then, of course, just to make things interesting, Amazon has sort of brought back the screen with two new devices, relatively new devices, the Echo Show and the Echo Spot. And this adds graphical elements to your skill that you should think about as you're developing your skill. So I wanted to show you a quick case study here. This is some skills that we created for the Beasley Media Group. We did custom branded skills for over 60 of their stations. And in each of them, the local hosts provided the greetings. They all included the stream, of course, but they also included podcasts and a lot of short audio features. These were frequently benchmark bits from the morning show, things like that. And if you go to your Alexa device and say, open MMR, you will get you can hear an example of the skill that we did for WMMR in Philadelphia. And you'll see that Preston and Steve, their big morning show, really hosts the skill. And the interchange between them and Alexa is actually really quite nice and really creative, and I think very on brand for them. So just having a skill really just kind of gets you in the game. Promoting your skill is what's really going to make the difference. And so that promotion really needs to be consistent and it needs to be creative. Find interesting ways to promote Alexa. If you listen to some of the radio station skills out there, if you listen to Sirius XM, you'll hear things that they do in their promotion to really be creative about it and also be contextual. It's not just about, hey, go listen to our skill. You want to tell them why they should go listen to your skill. So that's a lot to work into your on-air promos, but it's important that, as I said, that you're creative about it and that you don't just promote for the first month you're live, but that you consistently promote it as a part of your regular promotional platform. We've even seen stations that have added their Alexa invocation as part of their top of the hour ID, really letting users know that, sure, they can find them on FM, they can find them on the app, but they can also find them on Alexa. And I think that's a really important thing to do. We also recommend doing tutorials on your station website. Here's a quick screenshot from WMMR. They really are showing their users how to use the skill, how to engage with it. We even had another client, KISW in Seattle. They actually created a how-to video. And we are seeing a direct relationship in the stations that we've worked with between the ones that promote their skills aggressively and the ones that have the best numbers. You have to let people know. If they don't know about it, they're not just going to find it on their own. So hopefully that gives you some background on the Alexa platform and on smart speakers in general. If you're interested in learning more about smart speakers, or if you want to have one developed for your station, we would love to do that for you. You can reach us at sales@jacapps.com, and we can help you come up with the right skill for your station and also produce it for you. Thanks for your time today. Have a great day.